So here are 6 differences you need to know between real estate investment and land banking. Now, before I proceed on this video, help to subscribe on this channel so that you get latest real estate tips and real estate facts. My name is Ebuka from Propertyway, and like I told you, I want to give you 6 differences between real estate investment and land banking. Now, before I continue, they are similar. In other words, they have similarities. So land banking is also part of real estate investment, but it has a different scope and different form. So let's go. Here are the 6 differences. So number 1, in real estate investment, the major drive is to buy, develop, or buy to resell later in the future, or to lease out or to rent. So in other words, you have a long-term plan for it. But for land banking, it's actually for the short term. The major drive is to quickly make money from real estate investments. Do you get that? So for land banking, the major drive is not to necessarily own the land. Do you understand? The major drive is to make money from the real estate investment you make, and it's usually for the short term. But for real estate investment, the major drive is to either develop, you buy to sell later in the future, you lease, or you rent. So it's actually for the long-term plan. So number 2, the real estate investment interest or profit is not capped to a particular amount. But for the land banking, the interest rate is already capped. So what do I mean? In real estate investment, take for instance, if I buy a land for 50 million naira in Aja, in the next 10, 20 years, 30 years, I may not know the exact value that particular land will give to me in terms of interest or profit. But for land banking, we've already capped your interest. So if you want to do a land banking whereby you want to invest 10 million naira, we've already calculated your interest. If it's for 6 months, if it's for 1 year, if it's for 2 years, if it's for 3 years, if it's for 4 or 5 years. So your interest rate is already capped. You already know what you will get after 1 year. So if you're investing 10 million naira, we'll say, okay, in the next 1 year, you're making extra 1.5 million naira. So you already know what you are getting when it comes to land banking. Now, the third difference, number 3, in real estate investment, you must be up to 21 years to own property in Nigeria based on the Land Use Act in Nigeria. So you must be up to 21 years before you can acquire property or own a property in Nigeria. Now, there are exceptions to this. Now, someone can own property, someone that is less than 21 years can also own property in Nigeria in the terms of inheritance, but there will be a guarantor, there will be a surety. So take for instance, if a property was passed to me from my forefathers, maybe I'm not to 21 years, I can get that property, but based on the surety. But based on the Nigeria law and the Nigeria Act in real estate, you must be up to 21 years. But for land banking, I can choose to, even though I'm 18 years or 10 years, my father or my mother or my guardian can invest for me and I'll make money because 18 years old already have bank account in Nigeria, or even a 10 years old kids account and all that. So it's really unlimited. So if I'm a parent, or you watching this video as a parent, when it comes to land banking, your child can benefit from it, your children can benefit from it. You can invest for them now to get profit for the short term. You can also buy land for them, but you will be the guarantor or the surety. But to own it, you must be up to 21 years. So that is the third difference. Now, the fourth difference, when it comes to real estate investment, what you get is, apart from your payment receipts and your deed of assignment, you get what they call the contract of sales and your acknowledgement letter. But when it comes to land banking, what you get is your contract of investment, because you are expecting a return very soon. So the fifth difference, you can hold for real estate investment, you can hold it for a long time. So a land you buy now, you can keep it for the next 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. nothing happens to it. It belongs to you. It belongs to you. You can pass it over to your generation. But for land banking, you can't hold for a long time because you are the maximum for real estate investment. Some call it cash back scheme. I think the maximum is, I don't think it's even 10 years. The maximum is 5 years. So if I want to invest my 20 million or my 10 million naira, I'm getting a particular interest, and it's not usually more than 5 years. But real estate investment, you can buy property now, and the next 99 years it belongs to you. So let's go. So the sixth difference is that the real estate investment is for the long term, while for land banking is for the short term. I've explained this, but what it means that for real estate investment is for the long term. So if you are buying a land now, the major drive is not that you want to buy and sell maybe next 6 months or the next 1 year. But for land banking, I can cash out in the next 6 months. I can cash out in the next 1 year, because you already know what your interest will be already. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something new, I want you to comment or ask me any question about what I just said now, or any other question regarding real estate investment and land banking, and I will answer you right away. So I'll beg you, please help to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also turn on the notification, and if you want to do me a favor and a good, you can share this video to someone else that will want to also hear this. So those are the 6 differences between real estate investment and land banking. Till I come your way again, my name is Ebuka Oba from Propertyway, and I'm here to guide and assist you to becoming the landlord in Lagos State, Nigeria. So help to subscribe and like this video. Thank you.